to the Fox News Super Alert!
So Fox News can now confirm Donald Trump has been fucking Satan this whole time.
Yeah!
This is a great day for Fox News.
Yes, Fox News!
Folks, South Park has done it again, brutally trolling Donald Trump and his sycophantic propaganda network Fox News in this humiliating and hilarious new episode that is probably the best one yet. So drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to Really American, and spoiler warning, because the first thing we're going to do is go through and do a scene-by-scene breakdown of the entire episode and all of the plot points. And trust me folks, you do not want to miss the epic showdown at the end. And without further ado, let's dive in. So the name of this episode is Wok is Dead, and that is a reference to City Wok in the show, a local Chinese restaurant in South Park, but obviously also here a play on words about woke is dead. And more on this plot in a second, but essentially the idea is that the Shitty Wok or City Wok owner has changed his fast food restaurant into an Asian pop-up store to capitalize on the growing trend of Labubus.
Welcome to Shitty Asian Pop-Up Store. Can I take an order, please?
Wait, didn't this place used to be City Wok?
Yeah, but our whole country changed. Didn't you hear the news? Wok is dead.
So the episode starts with two girls comparing their Labubu keychains. They talk about how rare they are and how cute they look, and then they immediately get into a fight after one says that the other one's Labubus are fake. All the kids cheer, and then they go to the counselor's office, where the school counselor is none other than Jesus Christ. Jesus here tries to offer some biblical advice as a counselor, but it goes over like a bag of lead bricks.
You talk shit about my Labubus every day, whore!
Yea, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Well, why don't you just give me the dolls until the end of the school day?
Wow, what kind of counseling was that?
I don't know, Jesus sucks, dude.
Our old counselor was so much better.
Yeah, South Park has never been shy at making fun of religion. Fast forward to the playground outside, and we have Butters, who anytime there is a Butters-centric episode, it is always a banger, and this one included, who gets invited by a girl to go to her birthday party, and Butters is super excited. And the girl Red sends him her birthday wish list that includes a super rare Labubu. So Butters goes to the City Wok Asian pop-up store looking for a Labubu, where we get the Wok is Dead scene, and then this incredible satire about Trump's tariffs.
They're very hard to keep in stock. Very expensive because of tariffs. $85.
85?
Yeah, you gotta pay tariff. You think I pay tariff? No. You pay tariff.
I think this might be my favorite line in the whole episode, where he says, I don't get fucked by tariff, you get fucked by tariff.
You get fucked by tariff. In China, we call that hot potato.
Anyway, then we get into the very first Fox News segment, which I'll try and play a little bit of for you here.
You're watching Fox News!
The president has just returned from his historic tariff summit overseas. There's the president now looking handsome as ever. Oh, and there's the Prince of Darkness, who's been traveling with the president as of late.
So then they ask him how the tariffs went, and he obviously says, oh, relax, guy, everything's great. And then they start asking him questions about whether or not he's, quote, fucking Satan. And this becomes a huge play on words as well, both in the sense that they are sleeping together and that Trump is literally Satan, just with the expletive in between. So Trump denies it, and then we go back to the school where Jesus is worried about what is going on with these Labubus. He has no idea what they are, and then the other school teachers show him a TikTok video of an unboxing of a Labubu that these kids are doing during school and whatever, after they get their Labubus and open the mystery boxes, and it turns really dark really quick, because once you get a super rare Labubu, these people start screaming like you see here on screen, and then do some sort of demonic ritual. Watch this. Yeah. So Jesus is like, what the hell is going on? That's some kind of demonic ritual. And they're all like, yeah, that's just what the kids do these days. Then Butters, having not been able to secure the super rare Labubu that his new girlfriend wants, goes back to the store where the price has increased yet again from $85 to over $100 per Labubu because of tariffs. So Butters tries his luck at the claw machine, which obviously doesn't work. Then you have Jesus attempting and failing to counsel more kids, and him getting pushback from the parents of the children where they're like, do you even have any kids? Like, how would you know how hard it is to keep girls away from Labubus and off TikTok? It's such subtle commentary on the role of religion in schools, but I think it's so well done. And then, of course, we get our next Fox News alert.
This is a Fox News alert!
As debates on American tariffs continue, the question on every American's mind tonight, is President Trump fucking Satan?
And so they continue this bit throughout the whole newscast. You can see Trump there traveling with Satan, going out to dinner and stuff, and they're all just asking. And then you have Sean Hannity here, like talking, just asking, is he actually doing it? Is he? And they're all like super jazzed about it too. They're like, oh, this is good. You have Trump on the golf carts, and then Satan goes into the bushes over there. Trump follows him, and they're like, well, it kind of looks like it. But then you have their reactions, and it is so funny. Listen to this, and tell me this doesn't sound exactly like how Fox News actually is.
You can just make out Satan going behind a bush and President Trump right there. He's fucking Satan. Karen, what do you think?
I think the president is definitely fucking Satan, and I love it.
Then Jesus tries to launch a crusade against these Labubus. Butters actually gets the Labubu he was looking for, and because it's super rare, Jesus knows that the girl he's going to give it to is going to use it for a demonic ritual to summon someone. And then we go to the White House, where we have a somber Satan sitting, looking at the Fox News reporters outside the White House, just trying to ask questions. And then J.D. Vance comes in and says, "What's wrong, boss?" Tries to understand why Satan is so sad. Satan says it's because of what is in the box and that he is being kept at the White House against his will, and he has been for months. And when JD asks what is in the box, Satan responds,
I wanted to leave months ago, but I cannot because of what's in this box.
What's in the box?
The secret none must know, and yet all will soon discover.
So Butters takes his Labubu to the party and gives it to his new girlfriend, who is super excited and tells everyone at the party, we're gonna go upstairs now and do it. And Butters, of course, thinks he's gonna have sex for the first time. Or get a kiss. We get a montage of Jesus on the way, trying to find out where the child who has the birthday is so he can get there to stop the demonic ritual before it happens. And then we get the whole demonic ritual where they sacrifice the Labubu. And here's how that ends.
Ta-da! Ew! Wait, that thing is fucking Satan?
No, I'm not fucking Satan.
This is a Fox News Super Alert!
And then we get this incredible moment. I wish I could play more for you, but for copyright reasons, I obviously can't. But this is the moment where we find out what's been in the box and what has been going on between Trump and Satan.
We've been together for months, and I want to leave him, but I can't because I'm pregnant.
He's pregnant?
So now you all know. I am forced to stay in this situation for several more years.
And then you have Fox News' reaction.
All right, well, that seems to be it. Satan is pregnant with the president's child. So Fox News can now confirm Donald Trump has been fucking Satan this whole time.
Yeah!
This is a great day for Fox News.
Yes, Fox News!
So yeah, look, folks, I understand if you don't want to pay for Paramount, but I highly recommend going and watching this episode in any way that you can because it is fantastic. I mean, I loved every second of it, from the social commentary on the Labubus and people's fascination with them to how they kind of represent this gambling and addiction that's like permeating throughout society. I mean, hell, you have the Philadelphia subway only being able to operate today for the Eagles game because a sports betting company, FanDuel, is paying to keep it open because the city's budget couldn't afford it. There's also like a thing going on there with Labubus and kind of reference to school shootings. Because like nobody sees that like obviously the super rare Labubus that are used in demonic rituals are the problem. And so Jesus gets pushed back for trying to take away the people's Labubus and saying, no, the Labubus are the harmful thing here. And then the just complete lack of doing anything that's symbolic of how the government never does anything about guns, where the parents are just like, well, have you tried keeping your kids away from Labubus? That's crazy. then, I mean, the absolute star of the show, aside from Fox News, is definitely the City Walk pop-up. That thing is, I wish I could have played you more of the scene there. It's so funny, especially when he's like, Walk is dead, and his wife comes in and tries to yell at him for like manipulating Butters and overpricing him, even though to help pay for the tariffs, and she's like, you don't even pay for the tariffs, and he's like, I know, the tariffs don't fuck me, they fuck you. But the absolute star of the show is just how they portray Fox News and how they portray its portrayal of Donald Trump. It is, I mean, I've never seen something more accurate other than watching Fox News.
Fox News can now confirm Donald Trump has been fucking Satan this whole time.
Yeah! And then to watch Fox News celebrate it, Kid Rock celebrate it, and then they bring in they have the body language expert earlier, and then the science expert later in the episode, where they're talking about how it's possible that Donald Trump could have a butt baby with Satan. It's just, I guess where I'll end this here is, it's stuff like this that gives me hope. Because as abhorrent and depressing as all of the things are that are going on, that this administration is doing, and organizations like Fox News are supporting or whitewashing, these two brave dudes, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and their incredible writing and animation staff, have for the last month and a half been single-handedly humiliating this administration and doing more damage to its reputation than the administration itself is even possible of, which is saying something, because these people live for shooting themselves in the foot. I have never been more proud to be a South Park fan in my life, and we will keep making these videos as long as these episodes keep coming out. And after they ink that crazy, ridiculous deal with Paramount, you know for a fact it's gonna be coming for years more. So thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in those comments below. Drop a like and subscribe to join the Really American Resistance and support the channel here. It's the freest way to fight fascism. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse. I'll see you guys in the next one.